Beds, standard sizes and types. I, Mathur, lecturer, Government Women's Polytechnic Sanganer, in this video will explain about the standard sizes and types of beds. As we all know, bed is considered as a piece of furniture normally used to relax and sleep. Now, owing to this function of bed, the beds are available in various standard sizes starting from infant beds, example bassinets and cribs, moving on to the single beds for a single person like youth bed, twin beds and few twin XL beds too. And finally, for two persons, the double beds, more larger the queen size, the queen XL, moving on to more larger ones, the the bigger size ones, the king and the California king. Now, in this slide, you can have a quick overview of the standard sizes on which these beds are being designed and manufactured. Now moving on, we can have a quick, we learn in detail about the various standard sizes of beds. To start with, let's discuss about the infant beds. The infant beds are normally designed for small children. Small children mean by the children who are below the age of 1. So to start with, we have the most basic bed that is called the bassinet. So bassinet is basically a cradle bed which is being specifically used for babies for birth from the birth the newborns till they are about 3 or 4 months old. These bassinets are in market or usually are designed to work either they are fixed or they are bit on swing like motion. Now moving on to the next size of the infant bed is the crib. So a crib is basically a small bed you can say for infants who are now crossed the age of 4 months. It is also commonly known as baby cot too. And for a little bit larger size, we have the junior cribs, which are either 3 or 6 inches larger than the infant cribs. So all these three beds are specifically designed for smaller children. They can be start from the newborns to a year or say about 1.5 year old. Now moving on to the next range of beds, the next standard size is the single bed. Now in a this single bed is considered as the smallest one in range of beds. Earlier we talked about the infant beds which are specifically meant for the toddlers. Now moving on to the single bed, here we can see that the size measures 36 inches in width to 75 inches in length. So as we can see, it is meant for smaller children who can sleep on their own. Next is the twin bed. Twin bed is basically similar to the single one, but it is bit or slightly you can say larger than the single one. Here it is bit wider, though it is similar in length, but it is made a bit wider, that is 3 inches wider than the single one. So the size measures 39 inches by 75 inches. It is the most common bed which is being used in the for the smaller children. Then comes the twin XL. Earlier it was twin bed. Now we are talking about the twin XL. In this type of bed, we increase the length because here we'll be accommodating a child which has moved now into his years up to 7 or 8 years. So here, as the child grows, the length of the bed can be increased to 80 inches from 75 inches. The width is similar to the twin bed, that is 39 inches, but the length is made a bit longer to 80 inches. It is also one of the bed which is not most commonly used in the dormitories where number of beds are being laid together in a larger room to accommodate single user, but in many numbers, like in hostels and many of the hotel dormitories where it is being designed. Now comes the double bed. By the term, it is more clear that it is normally used to accommodate two people, but it is a bed which measures 54 inches by 75 inches. The length is almost the same as we had in the twin bed, but they are made a bit larger. So these beds are normally chosen for larger kids who have moved into their teens. So this bed allows a bit more sleeping area, but we shouldn't get confused by the term double. Double here, though refers, it can be used for two persons, but normally it is being provided, or it is a great choice for the kids who are have moved a bit above from their teens. So it is the most popular choice among the teens. Now comes the queen size bed. It is the most common standard size of bed conveniently conveniently fits into almost any room and can accommodate more than one sleeper. Here comes the bed or the standard size, which is usually designed, or say it is a standard size for more than one sleeper. Here we can accommodate two sleeper at a time, and the standard size it measures is 60 by 80 inches. So before this, when we talk before this, what we talked about were the beds which were normally used for single sleeper, but it ranged from single till double, twin, twin XL, and double. So there we have a complete range for a single sleeper, from the smallest to the largest one. Now we are going to learn about the beds which normally accommodate two sleepers. Here we start with the queen size, which I've explained right now, and it measures 60 to 80 inches. Now the next size is the queen XL. Again here we are going to increase the length to be more convenient to sleep. So the width remains the same, only it's the length of the bed which increases by 4 inches. So it can accommodate two sleepers again, but in a lengthier manner. So it is it is also considered as a alternate to where a very large bed like the king or the California king cannot be accommodated. So it doesn't this Queen XL bed, though being a bit longer, is appropriate for the places which are larger, or the rooms or the bedrooms which are larger in size larger in size. Now moving on to the another larger bed for two people, it is considered as the as an as a large size to accommodate two people. So now it measures 76 inches by 80 inches. Here we have a considerable increase in width, whereas the length remains the same as in the queen size. Here we have more larger area to sleep, more convenient place to sleep for two people. So it is considered as a perfect solution for sleeping with a partner when we have two people to be accommodated on a single bed. And and it gives a necessary distance or space for both the persons to sleep in a relaxed and convenient manner. Now, the last one is the California King. This is considered as the largest bed and is normally used in the bedrooms which are very large in size, where we want to create the aura of uh, hugeness, or say exuberance, or I should say more of the aura of a bed. So this bed is considered as the biggest in size, measuring from 72 to 84 inches, 72 inches by 84 inches. Here again, the width is increased as well as the length is being added to the bed, giving more space, of course, giving an additional space to the sleepers, and really good for big master bedroom. So here we have studied a complete range of beds, starting from infant beds to single users to the double users. So these are the very standard types which are being designed or which are being generated to accommodate uh, the persons, right from the smaller children, the newborns, to the single person, to the double person. A bit of change in such beds can be a part as per the space requirement or as per the subjective requirement of a client. But when we talk about the standard size, these are the sizes which are to be kept in mind while designing a bed, because it helps with, because even the mattresses which are available to be placed on such beds are available in standard sizes. So we have to take care that we work on the standard sizes. A bit of change in length or width can be, of course, be done as per, again I said, as per the client's requirement or as per the space requirement. But as far as the standards are considered, we are supposed to follow these sizes.